much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. It's Captain Adonis. Judge, thank you so much for jumping in the stream already. I really appreciate it. I didn't stream yesterday because I had a friend pass away, so I had to go pay my respects. Yeah, we're back for some more streaming, and hope everybody's doing well today. I figured I'd pick up where we left off on our Silent Hunter 4, the U-boat missions, the Wolves of the Pacific. So what I did, I finally figured out how to turn on the limited fuel and limited battery and oxygen and O2 or CO2. And I took off from Pearl Harbor. I got to about as far as Midway and realized, shit, I ain't going to have enough fuel to make it back to Pearl Harbor if I don't stop at Midway. So I stopped at Midway and fueled up. No biggie. But then I got all the way over to Tokyo where I'm supposed to be doing my patrol, and I'm at 54% fuel. So just going from Midway to Japan, I used up over half my fuel. It's ridiculous. And I wasn't going that fast. I was going standard. So I started Googling and looking around and seeing what other people have to say. Shout out big time to subsim.com. They are fantastic people over there that a wealth of knowledge for any submarine game. I use them for Wolfpack and for U-Boat a lot. And they have a Silent Hunter page for all the Silent Hunters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one of the guys I was reading about this fuel issue with said something that kind of just hit me at home. If the fuel is giving you a problem of not wanting to play the game because you can't do anything, then don't use it. And I was like, wow. Blew my mind. So, I'm not using it. So I have unlimited fuel turned on, so I can patrol without the fear of running out of fuel. Now, I did turn on limited batteries and oxygen and that kind of stuff. So I do have to pay attention how long I'm down for underwater, but I don't have to worry about fuel now. So I like that. Now you have to change that at the mission start. So when you're in your office, that's where you change it. And so the only way I could change it for that particular scenario, the one I did yesterday, which all I really did was, sail all the way out there and dodge airplanes the whole time. So I canceled that one. I backed back up because it always saves when you leave. I backed back up and started over again. So off camera, I sailed my ship back to the exact location of where I was at when I left off on stream. I'm just facing the other direction now. So instead of facing east, I'm now facing west. And then I went and looked up, of course, subsim.com had this map, and it is the map of the routes that the convoys and stuff take, potential routes. So it has light traffic, it has heavy traffic, it has shipping routes from after September 30th, 1944. So it would have been really late in the war. And shipping routes, let's see, what is that? Shipping routes denied the enemy during New Guinea campaign. All right, well, we're not quite there yet. But, so it's kind of what I thought as far as Tokyo is concerned, or Japan, where I'm at. There's a lot more routes when you get down South China, Indochina, a little bit north of Borneo. There's a lot more routes down there, a lot more shipping and stuff. So, and that was the Battle of the Philippines and that kind of stuff. So, I think we're good for right now. We're gonna keep this map up just so I can see it, and I'll tell you what, I'll even show it to you really quick. Let me just go to my OBS and let's see, where is it? It's going to be display screen left. So there's the map. Oh, that kind of zoomed in, but this is where I'm at up here. I'm right outside of Japan, and then they've got stuff coming down here. So I'm right outside of Tokyo, so there's not a lot coming out of Tokyo. It's more a little south, but there's nothing up north, and that's what I was curious about, if it was going to be up there or not. So, yeah, I guess that was a screenshot. I clicked on the map, and it goes to a larger map. But anyway, there's not a lot going up above Tokyo. So even though they have me going to even though they have me going to just north of Tokyo, we are going to head south and patrol those waters. So let me bring up the map as soon as we get in here.
We're taking damage, sir.
Yeah, I don't know why we're taking damage. We're taking damage because I just got in. New objective. Patrol off Honshu Island. Yes, that is the objective. So, and that's basically where we're at. Now, I did read how to complete this. You have to patrol for 2 days off Honshu. So we are going to go back to here. We're just going to run this grid for a couple of days till we complete the mission. And then we're going to head south down here by Tokyo and wreak some havoc. So for right now, we're going to go up here. We're just going to do this little zigzag pattern. We're probably going to run into a whole shitload of planes. But let's get back into this grid. And I don't even know if these grids... I mean, it doesn't say anything in the orders about being in this grid. But that's what we're going to do. And of course, since we don't have any fuel, we're going to run at flank speed.
Ahead flank. Yes, sir.
See if we can get this mission.
Single contact. Bearing. 3.
Because see, we're going to run into planes left and right. Now, this... Oh, shit, that's like 3 planes. No? 2 planes. I guess it's just 2. Look like 3. Look like multiple tails, feathers coming off there. So, a couple of Jap planes there. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to see us.
Yes,
We'll go ahead and engage
Yes,
and
Aircraft spotted.
see if they turn.
Yes, sir. Targeting at will.
Jesse James is on the gun, so they are not turning to engage. They probably hit us on the way back.
Single contact. Bearing. 197. Long range.
Yes, sir.
So they didn't even see us coming back. I think it's they get out so far, and that's when we start seeing plane patrols.
Single.
Because I don't remember seeing as many planes when I was closer to the shore as I did. Alright. Another contact is probably a bomber. And if he's going to attack us... Yep. Okay. Well, he's coming in sort of angled. I'm going to do a little turn north to present our ass end to him, because that's where the flat gun's at.
Yes, sir.
Here he is. Come on, Jesse. Get him. Well, you're not smoking. I didn't see him dropping any bombs. Oh, Jesse might have got him. Might have shot the pilot. Oh, he's turning around is what he's doing. What are you, hunkering down there, buddy? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It looks like he's going down. He is. Jesse got him. Jesse is an amazing shot. He really is. He's just amazing. Let's just take a look at his record really quick. I mean, holy crap. All right. So since I came back out here, I've got 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2, 3 Bettys. Okay, so that was my third Betty because it's April 18th right now. So I've shot down 3 bombers and 2 zeros. 5 aircraft. I mean, this guy is like an ace at shooting. I couldn't imagine if we put him in a plane on how well he'd be doing. All right, let's return to original course. And, oh, what do we got here? Oh, come on. I saw that. Oh, that was probably a pilot. That's what we saw. It was slow moving. That would have been a pilot that survived from the plane crash. All right, we are now at night. Let's do this little zigzag pattern here. And you know what? When I get up here, I'm going to delete this one. A little too close to the shallow water for me. Here we go. Judge, you must have been gone. I was talking to you earlier. Thanks so much, buddy, for jumping in the stream. So yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because I had my friend that passed away when I got the call the day before. So he had his remembrance. Yeah. He had his remembrance yesterday, so I went to that, and so I didn't stream. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, he was a smoker for many years. He was a cook. Never really, oh, look at that. There's going to be, when did this happen? All right, this is at 4:10 in the morning, and it is 9. So that sucker, if it's moving this way, and say it's moving medium, which is about 8 knots, 8, 9 knots, and it's been going, yeah, me too, and it's been going since 4:10, and it's 9, that's what, 5 hours. So in 5 hours, it moves, let's just call it 10, so let's say 50. So it should be right about there. So let's go ahead and set it to there. And get rid of these. Get turned around here, and then we'll sit and wait on this convoy.
Single contact. Bearing 1-4.
Yeah.
Long range.
Another.
Yes, sir.
Another plane. Yeah. Well, that was the thing, you know, the convoys, the merchant ships, couldn't move that fast. All right, I'm not seeing. Well, the gunners saw him somewhere.
We're under attack, sir.
Hey, that's what I like to see. Alright, that was explosions going off. But it looks like he flamed it. Yep, it's going down. I can hear it. That's another Betty. Another Betty for James, for Jesse James. Oh, he did a dive skip. It was like a submarine plane. That was kind of funny. I'm not even sure what side of the boat he was on. But we're more concerned about this. And I may be off a little bit on... Well, no, that looks pretty good. There's another one out here. Another plane coming in. Yep.
Bearing 161. Long range.
That's fine. They can come in all they want. Jesse will shoot them down.
Yes, sir.
He's not turning, so he's not going to attack us.
Single contact. Bearing 169. Long range.
Yeah, I should probably check that, huh? Let's check that. Whoop, wrong gun. So I have 750 rounds left. So I should have plenty. For a while, anyway.
Yes, sir.
So they're heading out this way, doing a search pattern out this way.
Single contact. Bearing
Yeah, now this one will
283.
probably
Long range.
go right over the top of us. But that's fine. And I want to adjust my course here just a little bit. I want to come a little bit more like that. There we go.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna. Oh no, he's diving on me too.
We're under attack, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Jesse flamed him. Jesse flamed him again. There he goes, heading down. He took on the wrong submarine. USS Triton, SS-201 is the name of our ship. Our boat. Oh wow, he hit the anti-aircraft gun. Because the anti-aircraft gun is now repaired. Yeah, it's definitely repaired. All right, so we're going to give Jesse a break because I don't know what the coloration means, if he's wounded or not. I mean, he's at 84% efficiency. I gotta learn more about the colorations. I did a little research on it, but it didn't really have anything. God, see, there's another gunner I wouldn't mind having. Oh, that's a torpedoman. I think that's what I wanted, was another torpedoman. And I was going to get rid of this watchstander. And look at all those people with skills now. It's getting later in the war, and more people are coming back with skills because they've got more combat experience. I mean, that's amazing. Even our newest guy, Austin McCain. Austin McCain is our newest seaman. He's already got 51 experience points. He's halfway to going up a level. I don't know what that does for him. I'm guessing it increases their numbers here. Okay, so he's got -1 health point, 99 of 100. Everybody else. So that's what it means. He's slightly wounded. So his fatigue is 16 out of 100. I mean, I can't help it because there's a whole bunch of planes. So he got a scratch, basically. Alright,
Single contact. Bearing 29.
oh, that's another, that's our
Long
plane
range.
coming back.
Single contact. Bearing 1. Six, 4. Long range.
Come on, Jesse, get him. I don't think we flamed him. But he didn't drop any bombs either. See if he turns around. Yeah, he shot some machine gun bullets, but we didn't get him either. But he is turning around to come back. So, being that he's turning around coming back, and he's going to be at that angle, let me present my ass into him.
3. Yes, sir.
Come on, Jesse. So he tried shooting at us again. Ha-ha! We got him. Now, is it enough to take him down? And is he going to come back? So he didn't have any bombs on him. And he is. He's going to make the mistake of coming back. Alright. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, there he is. Alright, well, let's return to the original course. Let's get our butt towards him again. Yeah, we are turning. A little bit slower moving this time. Oh, there he tried to drop a bomb. What the hell's he doing now? You're on fire there, buddy. And he's still shooting at something. Is he gonna turn again? Alright, he's not turning. So he's going to take his damage and leave, and he's going out in the middle of the ocean. Of course, he is a float plane, so, you know, he could land and repair, I suppose. And there he disappears, out of my radar range. I think my ship has a radar range of 7,500. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see it unless I get back to... Oh well. I think that's what it is. I think it's 7,500. There is an upgrade for 10,000, which if I get enough renown saved up, I will. I haven't taken any hull damage. If I get enough renown saved up, I'll buy that. I think that's my next investment, unless some new technology has come about that I don't know about yet. So right now, this boat is equipped with the highest technology, which basically amounted to better guns. You know, I gave Jesse a double-barreled flak gun to deal with. So, all right, he's got 240 rounds left, and he's loaded 120, so he's got 360 rounds left. Kind of an interesting submarine when you stop and look at it. The conning tower where the captain and the XO stand is just a platform, and then they jump down, and they jump down in the same hole that goes down into the sub that the other observers do too. And it's interesting that it has the armor plating around this gun. And then with the deck gun, I moved the deck gun from the front, or from the back up front. I really like the deck gun up front because I like to approach the ship from the front, aiming right at it, because it gives you a smaller target for them to shoot back at you. Where if it's in the back where it's traditionally at, you have to angle slightly towards them. You know, you have to, you know, so if it's here, you have to angle your boat at a slight angle to allow the back of the boat, the deck gun, to hit it. So I changed mine up. I moved it to the front, which was an option. So it's just like a World War II German submarine. Their deck gun was up front. And their flak guns were their machine guns were in the back. But they didn't have this big tower in their way, and they were at the same level that everybody else was on the bridge, so they didn't have a lot of obstruction, so they had more 360-degree view than I did. Right, oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all stop, please. Damn. I passed my line. I haven't heard any more information on this. I wonder if this is the Midway attack. Because they sent in the Midway, they sent an attack up to the Aleutian Islands here, which is right over here. Yeah. I don't know how historically accurate the convoys and what the computer's doing is. So, how far away am I? I drifted 1,500 knots. All right, so we're just gonna sit right here, and see if. Oh, you know what? I'm going to dive. We're just going to go down to. Let's go down. Let's go down to. Yeah, we'll go down to 40 meters.
Yes, sir. New dip. 3. 9. Yes, sir.
Dive.
So we're just gonna sink down. We'll let the hydrophone see if it can pick anything up. This is a tactic you use in the game U-Boat, because the hydrophone, it was just such bad weather in the Atlantic all the time with storms and stuff. It was easier to go under the water and listen for a submarine, and you don't want to be moving or anything. So I am not moving at all. I'm just gonna fill my ballast tanks with water and sink, and then I'll use the oxygen to blow it out. And if we get any contacts, so let's just silently sink into the water. You don't want to do it for long, because I am going to be using my battery, and I'll be gaining CO2, because those should be working. So let's bring out our chronometer. We're going to stay under for 5 minutes. Okay, there's
1, 0.
all right, well, nothing there. So in the 5 minutes that I've stayed under, I've actually stayed under almost 10 minutes. Still have full battery because I'm not doing anything. I'm not moving, even though it should be using something for the power. And I haven't gained any. Okay, well, we'll stay down a little longer. There's 15 minutes. There you got 1 bar of CO2 level in 15 minutes. And battery has dropped. No. Battery's still good to go. Thermal layer should be at about 60 meters. And we can test that. It's good to know. Let's go ahead and drop to 60 meters.
6, 0.
There's 50.
Yes, sir. 5, 0.
I gotta have it on normal speed in order to hear the thermal layer part. There's roughly 55.
Passing thermal layer.
There it is. So current depth 50 meters, so 55 meters is the thermal layer. So that's good to know. I did not check my depth under keel though. I should have done that before. I'm well over 1,000 meters, so I figured I was. I'm way out in the middle of here. Alright, what is this one? This one, at 510 there was a convoy. This one, the convoy was at 410. So, I mean, it hasn't reached where I figured it would be by the time I got here. So if it's traveling, let's do this. If it's traveling, let's recalculate it. If it's traveling at medium speed, which is anywhere from 8 to 10 knots. So we're just going to say 10 knots. And that's been going since 4 o'clock. So that, and it's 1 o'clock now. So that's what, 8, 9. 9 hours. So 9 times, we'll just say 10, so we'll say 90. So technically, from here to 90, if they're traveling at 10. If they're traveling at 8, what's that, 72? Yeah. Oop. Empties 80, 72. So somewhere in between these two circles is where they should currently be. So, and then, so just from me to there, well, if they're on their way, they should be here. Now, that doesn't mean that they're traveling at 8 to 10, medium, you know, I mean, and this was a report of one, and that doesn't mean they didn't turn. You know, they could have turned and went to Midway. They were just coming up this way, and then they made a 90 degree, or their orders changed, you know, who knows. But let's go ahead and go back to the surface.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0.
Because the hydrophone's not picking anything up.
Passing thermal layer.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go to periscope depth. Because I'm not exactly positive about when it uses. I know in U-boat, anytime I dive below the water, I got a action button I can hit that says, you know, do a search. Still haven't used any battery level. It's because I'm not doing anything. Not moving. When you're moving, boy, it really sucks the batteries down. Alright, let's go ahead and surface. Of course, surface I have to deal with aircraft.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0. Yes.
Single contact. Bearing. 1,
See, just like that.
0. Long range.
So... right?
Yes, sir.
We're just going to go to periscope depth, and we're going to stay at periscope depth.
Prepare for dive!
That way I don't have to run into these airplanes. And I'm actually facing the wrong direction, too. So I'm going to turn around. So we'll use up a little bit of battery. We're going to go just like this.
Current depth, 1, 0.
And we're at periscope depth, so... I don't even need my periscope up for right now. Let's just get turned around. Get ready for a frontal attack. Alright, stop. And let's go delete this.
Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Runner, 0.
Perfect. Now we're lined up at a perfect angle. Well, almost perfect. But good enough. Good enough for crossing the T. Alright, we still got 3 knots, so we're drifting out. Oh my god, it's like, what is ticking? My chronometer's still ticking. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time. And that's provided that this account of this convoy was, you know, accurate. Large convoy heading north-northeast. So I'm curious. I'm gaining about 1 CO2 every hour. So at 10. Oh, there we go. There's an update. 139, no. 139's down here. Okay, that's that convoy right there. And this one, the contact. Oh, here's one. Here's one here. Heading south, medium convoy. This is at 1450. Radio report received. Enemy large convoy. Over 10%. I should be coming into night here really quick. Oh, unless it's 10 a.m. No, it's 9 o'clock. All right, so we should be coming into night. I'll go ahead and surface.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0.
Yes, sir.
So, God, look at these convoys coming down. So, this one's coming straight down. It'd be nice to hit either one of those. How fast is that one going? Medium speed again?
Bearing 5, 6. Long range.
Radar contact. Long range. That's a plane. Yeah, I may. This one's a little more accurate, or a little sooner. I can get turned around here really quick if I need to.
Single contact. Bearing 2, 1, 1. Long range. Single contact. Bearing 2, 0.
All right, this is
long range.
2. These are probably a couple of zeros. I'm going to go ahead and go to periscope depth. I just don't want to mess with
Yes,
them.
sir. Periscope depth.
'Cause it's almost night anyway. They fly, the Japanese fly right into the evening hours. So all right, there's night. I suppose. Let's see, what is the distance between that line and where I'm at? Yeah. So let's go halfway there. Let's go to there. That's 34 nautical miles. So, kind of halfway in between both of them. Oh, I'm still underwater.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0.
See how quickly my battery dropped to 50%? Because I traveled quite a ways underwater. Alright, I should be on the surface now. No?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I'm coming to the
New
surface.
depth, 0.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And we're getting a full battery charge. There we go. And our CO2 level is back to 0. And now we wait. We got another plane. Let's go ahead and go to periscope depth.
Yes, sir.
I
Periscope
just
depth.
don't want these planes to give away my position.
Single contact. Bearing 108. Long range.
Yeah, more planes coming in.
Single
And these
contact.
planes are coming from
Bearing
down south.
107.
So
Long
they
range.
could be coming from the convoy that was coming up. Unfortunately, I can't use my radar when I'm at periscope depth. But I can raise my periscope. That'll help. Because I think with the periscope raised, I can see enemy aircraft. Maybe. Aircraft spotted, yeah. See, so as long as I got my periscope up, I'm not moving. So it's going to be really difficult for them to see me. I can at least see them. Yeah, more aircraft. They're coming back this time. Now, granted, I'm gaining CO2, but I might as well stay submerged during the day. Lot of aircraft, lot of aircraft. I mean, that's a shit ton of aircraft. I mean, I haven't even made it an hour and I've had, what, 6 come by? There's another one, there's another one. I'm wondering if I shouldn't head back over to where my original location was, because they're all coming from down south. And there's no islands down here. It's not like they're going to come out and then search up this way. You know, they'll search at an angle, but these guys are coming from down south. They're almost they almost seem like they're carrier based. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to do it during the day though, because the planes are going to keep me under. And if I move, that leaves a mark, it leaves a trail on the water as I'm moving with my periscope. And I don't want to run my batteries down traveling underwater. But I think I might move back as soon as night hits. Move back towards this other line. I don't know. Probably. It's hard to say. I'm not going to give up on it yet. Just because all these planes are all heading that direction. So now this one's coming from west or east to west. See, and I may have screwed up my calculations too, because I was doing 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, where they may be traveling 8 knots. And what's a knot? It's like 8/10 of a. I think it is. How many meters in a knot? Meters per second to knots conversion. Yeah, what is it? 1 meter per second equals 1.94 knots. So a nautical mile is 1,800 meters. So if they were traveling, that's even more though. That'd be making them even quicker. Because then I'd have to take the time times 1,800. One knot is equal to 0.5 meters per second. So that's 30 for a minute. And then times 60 minutes. That's 1,800 per hour. So they're going 1,800 meters per hour. So see, that would have been, they would have passed me if that's the case. Because it's coming up on 410, it's coming up on almost 24 hours from that last report. So 24, oops, times 1,800 is 43,000 kilometers, which is 43, yeah, see that puts it, well, that's 176. Oh, maybe it's not that far. 43,000 is right there. So yeah, that's definitely what it is then. If that's 43 kilometers, that's all the farther they've traveled in 24 hours. Doing 8 knots. So roughly there. So they're still below me. Dude, you do not remember in high school when they told you math is important? This is why math is important. This is why. So if that's 24 hours, then from here, another 43. I'm going to go 45. So there's the second day right there. Yeah. So I'm going to move back there, and then I'm going to wait. Because then from there... to there is about half a day. Yep. Math doesn't lie. Math does not lie. So we're going to come to there, and then we're going to go, if the course holds, and if I got the course true, I want to be roughly... about... I could do 7. Let's do 6,000 meters. So I'm going to put me back on course to there. But now I'm not going to move.
Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir.
Until night. Because I'll be there plenty ahead of time. Okay, my boat's turning, but it's not moving. This is why, Kazuri, you need math. And sorry, buddy, I saw your message a little late. I went out with some friends after my buddy. I had a friend of mine that I've worked with for years pass away, and so we went to his. It's not really a funeral; it's a remembrance, I guess is what they call it. Just people getting together and talking about Russell. Now I did log in, and I started watching a couple of people play, and yeah, I'm not too sure about that game. We'll see how it goes. Well, he flew really close to me. Not sure I'm gonna like it. It reminds me a little of Foxhole, as far as you got to be in with a group, and you got to, you know, there's a squad leader. And the one guy I was watching before he switched over to somebody else, he was not in a squad, and he was the squad leader, and he couldn't get his squad to do what he wanted him to do. So it was like, okay, that's a little frustrating. So now you've already played Kazuri. Did you find it that way, or did you find it that you could go in as a single player and still wreak havoc? Well, see, that's... Okay. Now, see, that was one of the other things I saw also was that it was hard to see the people, the enemy, and they could see you pretty easy. I'm guessing now the one girl I watched, I think she had a really high quality monitor because she could see them and I couldn't even see them on her stream. I think a lot of people go sniper, and that's what I saw was a lot of single shots. When she died, it was to a single shot. It wasn't to like a machine gun. So I'm thinking that, you know, that's what they promote is snipers a lot of the time. God, they really like their planes. It's got to be a carrier group. Now here's the thing too, guys. This is my 4th patrol. It's my 4th. I think it's my 4th patrol. 2, 3. I think it is. Oh, there is. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough then. I did not know that. If there's only 2 per side, then yeah, that's probably. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I was watching her stream very intently, and I could not see half the people she saw to shoot. She was saying, "Oh, there's people down the road. Shoot. I got one of them." I was like, I don't even see the people. How are you seeing that you even hit it? So I don't know. I'll give it a shot. You know, I'll either like it or I won't. That's about what it comes down to. Yeah. I noticed that. The M1 Garand, I mean, well, I guess depending on what side you're playing. What side do you like? You like the Germans or the Americans, British? A lot of freaking planes. A lot of planes.
Yes, sir.
Ahead 1/3.
Okay. So I'm getting a better angle on these now. If you look at the interception angle of these planes, it's putting it right about there, which is where I figured the task force was going to be. Remember, we thought, you know, somewhere in there. So they're heading the right direction. So I think we're good. I'm going to start moving there. Then when it hits night, see even that one. Even this one is there. This one. Yeah, it's down in this area. We're going to slowly start moving that way. Night should occur any moment here. I think it was like 9:45. Then we got, and that just puts it at dusk. Because the sun's still up right there. Yeah, maybe it's leaving later. Daylight savings. All right, let's look at battery. All right, 89%. CO2 levels at 25. I don't know when it gets dangerous levels. Goddamn, 10 o'clock and it's still daylight? Alright, but I haven't seen any planes in a while. Oh, there's Speak of the Devil. He's going out, and then he'll come back. Alright, let's go ahead and surface.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Aircraft spotted. Bearing 163. Long range.
Okay, battery's charging up. CO2 levels are back to nothing. 74% charge on the battery. Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to go use the restroom. And then hopefully we'll have a big battle for you here shortly. I should be able to hear you. But I need to get something to drink too. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to be pissed if the task force went right on by, but I didn't hear it. But I got this other one coming down too. So we're just going to sit right here. We're on the surface. Battery charged. 100%. We're at 6,000 meters from our line. Daytime is coming. And then we'll probably go to periscope depth as soon as daybreak hits. Let all the planes fly all over. There's radio contact. Alright, now see, that's coming from way over there. That makes me think it's shore-based. So let's go to periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
Yes, sir.
Half of this game is patience, people. Patience.
Current depth 10.
Hey, it's a little gray today. A little cloudy. So we're going to stay at periscope depth and see. At least at periscope depth, I think the hydrophone is working. Okay, no sound contacts. Just got these planes, and those might be land-based planes. Flew over, but I don't know where. Right? Yeah, they went right in front of me. A couple of zeros. I don't know. I suppose you could get closer to the line and travel down. Down the line. See if I come across the task force that way. It is already 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which we said it was going to be. So 2 days. Yeah, so it was, no, because we only had 1 day, one 24-hour day. So this would have been the second 24-hour day right there at 4 o'clock. So we still have about a half a day. Yeah, 2.5 days. Yeah, so we still have about a half a day before they get to where we're at. So just Have patience, Captain. Have patience. The only thing we're doing is gaining CO2, which isn't really a big deal. We're at a full day underwater, 24. Then it's almost night. Yeah, me too. Wish that damn thing would just stay up. It hasn't kicked over to night yet. It's because the sun's still up. It's kind of funny, my boat is facing... Okay, well, I guess it is facing east or west. I was like, but the sun's setting in the south? What? No, we're almost directly west. That would be tough to see in an ocean. An entire ocean, see one little stick sticking up. Yeah. Well, we're up north, so... Well, 10:35. Okay, the sun is definitely down. Still twilight though, but I haven't seen any planes in a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and surface.
New depth,
Yes, sir.
0.
Signal contact. Bearing
1.
179. Long range.
Speed very fast. Yeah,
Signal contact.
so they're coming back now,
180. Long range.
but they're missing us. We'll go ahead and have our gunner up there just in case.
Yes, sir.
See, those almost have to be land-based because they're going past. All right, if I don't see anything in a half day here, then I'm gonna run down south and sit down there by Tokyo Bay. Sit down in here and see what we can come up with, because this is getting ridiculous up here. Okay, so 4 in the morning should be a half a day. All right, there's a convoy. 141. Yeah, that's this one here. What is this? Medium speed, slow. That's probably a freighter. We're going to hold out, though. I'll hold out till morning. And if I don't find one, then we're going to come down here. I also haven't finished my patrol up here yet. So we'll come in and then come down. Well, let's see. Daylight. Daylight's at 9:30. All right, well, we will travel down this way. to at least here. Maybe a little further. Go to there.
Yes, sir. Ahead, Blake.
Yes, sir.
Nope. In the game U-Boat, you do. Well, you don't have to. You could turn it on and off. But in this one, they pretty much tell you that
Single contact. Bearing 77. Long range.
the reason you don't have to is because you've got enough provisions on board. So it's not a game mechanic they wanted you to deal with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this one doesn't have the mechanic in it at all. Now U-Boat and this one, my end result on that is going to be that U-Boat and Silent Hunter are very, very similar games. They have very slight differences between the two. All right, yeah. See, we didn't catch anything. I'm gonna go ahead and travel all the way down this though.
Single contact. Bearing 208.
Yep, so wherever that convoy went, it could have turned, it could have slipped past me, I suppose. No idea.
Long.
And I don't know how much of the game actually tracks, when they give these things. I don't know if they actually track the movement, or if they say you should just head to that area, and then hopefully you'll run into something. I mean, because realistically, this one, I can barely see it. But that's the general course of the way it should be going. Now it's probably coming into here, so at some point it's going to turn, I'm sure. But I should be able to intercept that, and I don't even, yeah, it doesn't have a time on it anymore. Alright, let's get rid of, so now here's a bunch over here. And that's what we're looking for, is to get down in here. Those are fast ships, fast ships, fast ships. Those are all going to be destroyers. This convoy was at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was 12 hours ago. So we're just going to get down here and we're going to sit and then see what kind of report we get. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and we're going to sit right there. See, I'm not getting the airplane contacts anymore. Oh, there we go. There's a contact.
Merchant. Closing. Bearing
Closing, medium speed, closing.
0, 6.
All right, well,
Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir.
now this is closing, and it's a merchant ship. Closing. Merchant spotted. There it is. So, course-wise, here we go. It's not what I wanted. Let's do this. Damn, where am I at? Right there. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll go here to there. Yep. Pretty close anyway. Pretty close. All right. So now I want, well, let's just continue the line on up. Go, and I want to be about 1,000 meters out from it. So let's do this. There to there. Erase this one. Get in position.
Yes, sir. Runner. 0. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir. All stop. Ahead 1/3. Ahead 1/3.
We'll make this a perfect shot. All right, I'll
Yes, sir.
stop.
All stop.
Periscope depth.
Yes, sir. Back standard.
We're drifting into it a little closer.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
All stop.
Alright, so if it follows down that line, we should be able to see it here too. And let's see what we've got here. We've got a modern, large modern composite, according to our crew. So that's what I like about this game, is that everything is pretty much. I was gonna say, why am I still so high in the water?
Current depth 1, 0.
There it is. It does have guns on it. You can see a gun up front there, right here. And I know there's one in the back. The model doesn't seem to be showing it. Yep. Single modern composite, is that what it said it was? Oh, what the hell? I lost the lock on it. There we go. Okay. Large modern composite. Oh, God. Moved my mouse. It's just far enough away it won't maintain the lock. There we go. What I want to do is look up the... Oh, not that one. Large modern composite. Let's see what the tonnage is on that. Oh, was that it? No, that's old passenger. Large modern tanker would be nice. 10,000 tons. Large modern composite. There we go. 7,100 tons. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Man, it doesn't take much movement on this mouse. Alright, I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's go to here. And get rid of some of these other marks here. Okay, it looks like we're traveling pretty close to the line. Pretty close to the line. Not exact. that's what happens when you gotta extend the line because it's so far out there and the map is not that accurate. No. Yeah. So I'm still close enough. They say to be within about 1,200 meters for a good torpedo shot. So, speaking of that, let's go to our torpedoes and let's make sure our torpedoes are set to high speed. It always defaults it to low. I want to set all of them to high. So you set them to low speed and you get a further distance. You can go out to I could literally set off 9,000 meters and hit it with a slow moving torpedo. Problem is they could see it. And if they see it, then they can evade it. So the idea is to be closer and do a point blank shot. And I've actually taken one of these out with just the deck gun, and just the damage that it does, they're really crappy shots. There we go. Now it's locked in. That should stay locked in now. They're really crappy shots. Every once in a while they get lucky and they hit you. So, and then there's two types of exploders, basically detonator cores. There's a contact detonator and there's a influence contact is what they call it. So one's basically magnetic and the other one's not. The influence one is a non-magnetic, or is the magnetic. The impact one, the contact one, sometimes a wave will set it off. So as it's skipping through the waves, it hits a wave and then impacts it, and then boom, the torpedo blows up. You can also set the torpedo depth depending on what kind of ship it was. So you can come back here, look at the draft, 7.5 meters, and my torpedo is set at 6.5 meters. So you want it below the water line. The draft is the water line, or the draft is what's underwater. So if I were to set this to 8, it would go underneath the ship. So you want to hit it as low as possible to rip open the bottom of the hull, because that lets the most water in. And then hopefully one torpedo will be enough, but I'll hit it with one, and if that doesn't do it, I'll probably surface and take it out with the deck gun. And then of course, this is spread angle. So if I wanted to do a spread of torpedoes, like multiple torpedoes, then I could set the spread angle and then I could launch torpedoes. I haven't figured out how to do that on this ship yet, because there's no button. Usually there's a button to switch from single fire to multi-fire, and I haven't found that on the American submarines yet. On the German submarines, it's a switch, just like the speed switch is. And of course, this is information that you enter into the computer. This happens to be the distance. And this down here is your angle on the bow. So right now the angle on the bow is, that's stern torpedo gyro angle. Oh, okay, so that's not even correct. That's, over here. This is where it's at, right there. All right, so here you have your range, you have your angle on the bow, and the speed setting of the ship. So what you would do, if you were doing this all by manual, to get the speed of the ship, you put your crosshair at the front of the ship, and then you start your stopwatch, and you don't move it. And you gotta be completely still. You can't be moving. The sub can't be moving. And then as the ship passes through your crosshair, you time that distance. And then when you look at the merchant information, it will tell you the length of the ship. Now, this one doesn't. This particular type of information chart doesn't. But in like U-boat, it does. It'll tell you the length of the ship. And then you can calculate the speed by having the length and the time it takes to move the distance in your scope. So it'll tell you how fast this ship is traveling. Well, in this game, your crew does that for you. So it's already telling you that the speed of the ship is already 9 knots and that the range is 6,900. Now, in the American scopes, in order to judge range, it created a second image. It would take a snapshot of what you're seeing in the scope, and then you could move that up and down, and so you know the height of the mast of the ship. So you'd move that image up to where the bottom of the ship came to the top of the mast, and you could tell by that distance, or by the difference between the height of the mast where the ship is at, you could judge the distance on how far out it is. It's simple calculus. Simple calculus. Because calculus is easy and simple. Just saying. Sorry, Kazuri. It is what it is. Alright. So we are going... Whoop. We're going to head a speed of 9. So we're going to get our timer out. There we go. And we are going to make a mark right here. And we are going to start the timer. And we're going to run it for 1 minute. Actually, we'll run it for 2 minutes. Then we'll go down and put another mark, and then we'll measure that distance. That'll tell us how far it's going in 2 minutes. So there's 1 minute. Now you want to do this. You want to do this when you're working with a big convoy, because you want the escorts to go past, so you want to lower your periscope down and figure out how fast it's going to be. So technically this is moving in 2 minutes. It moves 550 meters. So then you can measure when you want to take your shot by saying, I want to take my shot right about here. The ship is right here. So that's 1,550 meters. Or no, it's 5,150 meters divided by, what did I say that was? 550. So that's about 18 minutes. And it'll be in the position I want it to be. So you could drop your periscope, wait 18 minutes, and then bring your periscope back up, and they'll be right there in front of you. And then you can pop the shot. So you can let all the escorts go by, because what they're going to do is they're going to spot your periscope. Especially on a nice calm day, which is pretty calm. So, but you got this big mast sticking out of the water. And when you're out looking over the water and you don't, you shouldn't see a tree branch sticking up. Right? So you lower your periscope. But I'm not going to do that with this guy, because he's He's not in a convoy. That's just in a convoy. We are going to advance time though, because so right now he's about 48 degrees out from me, and he's at a range of 1,300 meters. So he's getting really close. Now you can switch over from, this is your normal navigation map. Now you can switch over to your targeting, your attack map. And this gives you a little bit more information. It's giving you his direction in a bigger, longer line. And then once you assign a torpedo, it's going to show you the path of the torpedo. So you want to shoot when you're almost where the torpedo will hit it as it tees in. Ship's coming. You want to hit the torpedo directly in the side. That's called your angle of your bow. Angle of your bow, you always want to be as close to 90 as possible. So when you bring out, I guess that was on the periscope. When you bring out your angle on your bow, where is it? Right here. Yeah. So you can see this is port and starboard side. Right now we have an angle of about 60 degrees. Once we get close to 9, that's just like directly, because right now the torpedo is going to impact the ship at this slight angle. And if you're using an impact torpedo, that's important, because if it hits too much of an angle, it won't push in the plunger and detonate the torpedo. So I like to shoot right about 9 degrees here when the ship's in front of me. Right now it's like 23, 24. As soon as it gets down there, then I'll fire. And the reason is because when you look at your tactical map, that's when, of course now it doesn't show that, but that's when you're almost straight up. You could shoot sooner. I mean, we got a really good angle on the bow. Right now we got, it's like almost 80, 70, 70, I don't know, 70, 78. We're almost 80 degrees. So when it gets right in here between the 5 mark and the 10 mark, I'll fire the torpedo. I mean, right now it says it's poor. I don't know why it would be poor. Range of 900. Alright, so right there you see we're almost exactly 90. Let's go ahead and fire one torpedo. And now that torpedo's left the tube, I'm going to fire one more.
Torpedo in the water. Firing tube sink.
And we'll see what 2 torpedoes do to it. Should sink it. And we will go back and forth between these 2 views.
Torpedo
This one's
in the
always fun to watch. This is the view that's normally off. Now see, it's getting closer to the surface. And there we go. And impact.
Torpedo impact.
Alright, not enough to take it out. So we got that second torpedo just a few seconds behind it. But it dropped the speed to 6. It was at 9. And there's the second one. Now we got some fires on board. It's a tough little ship. Tough little ship. Speed's dropping to 5. Yeah, do we want to do a torpedo though, or do we want to take it out with the deck gun? Torpedoes are expensive. It's starting to list, so it's not going anywhere. Speed's down to 4. Yeah, see, their ass end's dropping in the water. Speed is 3. See, it's all time delayed too. Yeah, it's all time delayed. All right, let's do this. Let's see. Let's go to our camera view. Got a big ass hole in it right there. And then there's a hole where the fire's at. There's a hole there. That's where the 2 torpedo impacts were. The first one was probably enough to bring it down. But you got to remember, it's got to take time for it to fill up with water. You know. Propellers have stopped spinning. It looks like. No, there's one still moving.
Tube 1 ready, sir.
Alright, well, they've reloaded tube 1. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's taking on too much more water. Right now, Lucian Perkins is the deck gun officer. And my new guy, Austin McCain. He's only got 70 experience. Should we surface and take it out? I think we should. I think we should.
Yes, sir. No depth. 0.
We're at a range of 1200. That's really good range for the deck gun. But we're going to go ahead and
Yes, sir.
move forward.
Yes, sir. 1/3.
Let's go ahead and give us a little bit of
Yes, sir.
straight on to it.
New course. 5. Yes, sir.
Deck gun.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all right. Man
Yes,
the
sir.
deck gun.
Yes, sir. Man the deck gun.
Okay. And we'll give him the order to fire at will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Firing at will.
Tube 6 ready, sir.
Okay, torpedo tubes are reloaded. What? You miss! There we go.
Yes, sir. All stop.
Yeah, he definitely needs to practice. What the hell are you doing shooting way over to the right? There you go. So in the deck gun commands, you can tell it to aim for the hull, aim for the command deck, aim for the weapons, or aim for the waterline. What? You missed. Same for
Yes,
the
sir.
command deck.
Aiming for command deck.
He's just wasting ammo. Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it goes.
Yes, sir.
Enemy ship destroyed. There she goes. She's going down. Down into the deep blue sea. All right. Now, here's another difference between this one and you, but what the hell was that? Is that like one more shot? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, deck gun crew, you can go away. I think they were just doing a practice shot, or they were committing a war crime. And they were trying to destroy the crew. Anyway, in U-boat, it'll drop cargo on the surface. And then you can float up to that cargo and collect it. So if they were hauling food, you can collect foreign food. Now in this aspect, there's a couple of boats out here that have people in them. Well, no, I guess not. Couple of rafts, but nobody's in them. And you can collect the people too. In U-boat, in the U-boat game. In this one, it shows it, but you can't collect it. Now, what's cool about that is you take these guys on as prisoners, and then you turn them into Gestapo headquarters when you get back to your base, and you get more renown for collecting them. Now, you get the most renown for getting the captain and the chief engineer, because obviously those are the two people that know the most about the boat, have the most information, so on and so forth. So what you want to do is every time you sink a ship, you want to collect at least the captain and the engineer, and then put them on your sub. And you can only have 8 prisoners, which is actually really cool. Or you can grab the captain, chief engineer, and then 6 other guys. You don't get as much renown for them, but you do get renown. All right, so there is one ship sunk. And I think we'll do course-wise. Let's see. I think we come down here. Let's just go south and come over here.
Yes, sir. Ahead flank.
What time is it? It is 6:30 at night. In the evening, I should say. Couple of planes coming in. We'll let Jesse James take out the planes if they attack us. They are coming back in from our ass end.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's going to be a couple of zeros. And they're not interested in us. Alright, we just need some contacts and some ships out here.
Single contact. Bearing.
Another plane coming in.
8. Long range.
That one's going to fly right over us. So we'll most likely engage with it. It is
Yes, sir.
a Betty bomber.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and give me, I guess 45 degrees to the port. Present my ass end.
Course 194. Yes, sir.
Should probably save the game too. In case the game crashes or whatever. I have had that happen a lot on U-Boat. Not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot. To be fair, it wasn't a lot. It crashes. Oh shit, it dropped bombs. Oh no, those are parachutes. He shot the plane down. And they jumped. So in U-boat, you could go pick those up. But in this game, you can't. If you're escorting your ships and one of your ships sink, you can go over there and rescue people. That's what I've heard. Haven't actually done that yet, but all right. Well, patrol-wise, let's go up here next. I don't want to get too close to the shore. I want to stay in deeper water. We go here, we'll come down, go over, we'll go back up. Here's those zeros coming back. See, now it says there's a survivor. But I've gone to do this. I've gone to him, and I can't collect him. I get right up to him, and then nothing. Can't kill him. I've tried shooting him. So, now if I'm wrong, please let me know, but leave a comment in my YouTube, or you can direct message me on Twitch, because I'm not saying I'm an expert at the game. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I have to be on a specific screen, and then when you get close enough, hit a button or something. I don't know. I mean, God, how far out is that? All right, fine.
Yes, sir. Back standard.
Yes, sir.
Back full.
Let's go see if we can rescue him.
Yes, sir. Back emergency.
Before they disappear. Shark will eat them. Whoa!
Yes, sir. New course, 9.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. New course, 5, 8. Yes, sir. Ahead flank.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. New course, 8, 0. Yes, sir. New course, 1, 1, 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. New course, 1, 0, 3. Yes, sir. New course, 6, 6.
Yes, sir.
Attack standard.
Yes, sir.
See, I just don't see a command to pick them up.
Yes, sir. All stop.
See if it says anything about survivors. Crew management. I'm not seeing any commands for it.
Yes, sir. New course. 5.
Yes, sir.
Ahead 1/3.
All right, thanks, Judge. Have a good day. Oh, rescue survivor. Right there. Rescue the target survivor as highlighted through your binoculars. Okay.
Yes, sir. All stop.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta find him on binoculars first. Should be just
Yes, sir. New course. 28.
Yes, sir.
right in here somewhere. See, now he's towards the back end again.
Yes, sir. Back slow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. New course. 3, 2, 3. Yes, sir. All stop.
Yes, sir.
Wonder if it's got to be the Uzo. No, it said binoculars. I'm not seeing him.
Yes, sir. New course, 3-3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Current speed, 0. Yes, sir. New course, 3-4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Current speed, 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. New course, 4-8.
Well, still not seeing it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how much closer I need to be.
Yes, sir. Ahead flank.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's literally $300 meters. No idea. Alright, well, I've got... Let's go ahead and transmit. Continue with your current objective. Maintain radio silence. Fair enough. Alright, enemy convoy 118. Oh shit, that's way down here. Longitude 118. One 18's way the hell over here. Yeah. Closest one I got's right here. That was at 610. I don't know, we're just going to keep patrolling right in here. $137, $139. That says 130, oh, 137's here. And 39 is north. Yeah, there it is. So we're going to go danger close. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Couple of zeros. Well, let's have a little fun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man the deck gun. Man the flak gun. Man the deck gun. Watch crew on deck.
Flamed one pretty good. Oh, flamed both of them. That one's going down. Not seeing any survivors. Here comes the other plane. Coming back. Did you get him? Enemy unit destroyed. That was just the one. Why didn't he shoot? Shit, is he out of ammo? Yes, he's out of ammo. Okay, well. We can't shoot him.
Yes, sir.
Periscope dead. Current depth 10.
I'm out of ammo. So what I can
Yes,
do
sir.
All stop.
is run over here to Midway. And rearm. Can't believe I'm going all the way back to Midway for freaking ammo. But there's a possibility I can intercept this guy here. There's an active convoy right there. Moving southwest. It's moving away, though. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Yes, sir. All stop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. New depth, 0. Ahead, yes, sir. Single contact. Bearing. 1, 2, 5. Long range. Yes, sir. Periscope depth. Aircraft spotted. Single contact. Bearing. 1, 3, 3. Long range. Single contact. Bearing. 2, 6, 0. Long range.
They're just chasing ghosts now. I think I'll go back to my original idea and go to Midway.
Bearing 189. Long single contact. New message received.
New message. Be advised, major Japanese naval contingent converging in Coral Sea. All nearby vessels take appropriate measures. Means blow them out of the water. Coral Sea down here. See, I really don't know if that, if that means me. I should go down there. We'll go to Midway and rearm and then figure out what we're going to do from there.
Yes, sir.
All right, we refitted at Midway.
Yes, sir.
Guys, hey, I appreciate everybody who jumped in the stream today. I really, really do. Thank you so much. We're going to call it a stream right there. And I'm going to do some research and figure out more about this Honshu mission and see where I should be patrolling. You guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget, hit that Twitch follow button for me, and hit that YouTube subscribe button. It is the last things you can do in the world that is absolutely free to do, is subscribe to Captain Adonis. I am him, and I am out. No, maybe not. I hit the wrong button. And there we go.